All right, football fam, what is happening? The striker merry-go-round at Manchester United is in full spin mode, and it's absolute chaos at Old Trafford. 1 minute it's Viktor Gyokeres getting shady late-night offers. The next it's Chelsea's Nicolas Jackson saying, yeah, I could vibe with that. And now Benjamin Sesko's back on the radar like he never left. Arsenal's fumbled, Chelsea's clearing out. And United? Well, INEOS are throwing money around like it's a summer sale and the striker shortlist just keeps getting wilder. Is Gyökeres Arsenal bound? Will Jackson swap blue for red? Can Cesco be the answer to United's goal drought? Strap in, we're breaking down every twist, every leak, and every ridiculous price tag in this striker saga madness. Let's go. Alright folks, grab your popcorn, because another transfer twist is brewing, and it's coming from Stamford Bridge. Nicolas Jackson, yes. That Jackson, the one Chelsea dropped £30 million on just last summer, is now open to joining Manchester United. That's right. According to reports, the Senegalese striker is saying, yeah, Old Trafford doesn't sound too bad. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Chelsea have been splashing the cash again, bringing in João Pedro and Liam Delap, and that means Jackson might be pushed down the pecking order like yesterday's leftovers. So with his game time looking shaky under Enzo Maresca, Jackson's camp are already in talks with United. Personal terms? Not done. But talks? Oh, they're advancing. And guess who's pushing this deal? INEOS and Ruben Amorim, who are on a full-blown striker hunt after a disastrous 15th place finish last season. The Red Devils had one of the weakest attacks in the league. Only 4 teams scored fewer. It was painful to watch. And now, Amorim is like, we need goals. Immediately. They've already bagged Matthias Cunha from Wolves for £62.5 million and snapped up young Diego Leon. Brian Bomo's basically packing his bags, but the striker situation is still a mess. Højlund and Xerxes combined for 7 goals last season, 7. One of them's likely getting shipped out this summer. Mick Brown, United's former chief scout, even said flat out, Højlund might have to go if United want to bring in a serious number 9. But here's the catch. Jackson won't come cheap. Chelsea are slapping a £70 million price tag on him, yep. Same as what United paid for Højlund. Coincidence? Probably not. Is he worth that much? Debate away in the comments. Now the big question. Will United actually pull the trigger? After spending big on Cunha and possibly Mabumo, the budget might be running low. One moment they're crying poverty. Next thing they're throwing £60 million around like it's monopoly money. So yeah, if Højlund goes, Jackson could walk right in. But until then, United are stuck in the waiting room and Chelsea are sitting there like, make us an offer we can't refuse. This one's heating up fast. Stay tuned, this summer window is chaos. United fans, it looks like the Benjamin Sesko saga isn't over just yet. Might finally be ready to stop messing around and actually make a move. Here's the scoop. Arsenal? They were all in for Sesko. They wanted him. They chased him. But when RB Leipzig said, €70 minus 80 million, take it or leave it, the Gunners backed off like someone just upped the price on eBay at the last second. They've now turned their attention to Viktor Gyokeres, and that's left the door wide open for United. Enter INEOS. After a miserable, almost comical season where United finished 15th, Ruben Amorim and the boys are done playing around. Only 4 teams in the entire league scored fewer goals. Rasmus Højlund and Joshua Xerxes combined for 7 goals between 2 strikers. 7. So, naturally, one of them is packing their bags this summer. And Cesco? He's back on the radar. Now here's where it gets spicy. Fabrizio Romano's been hinting at this. Cesco's been considered internally, but no formal negotiations yet. That's because United are waiting to sort out their house. Rashford's future is up in the air. Sancho's being linked away. Antony's got Real Betis breathing down his neck. And there's even talk of Garnacho being on the move. Drama at every position. But wait, United might have one ace up their sleeve. Christopher Vivell. Names sound familiar? He's now United's director of recruitment. But here's the twist, he came from the Red Bull setup. He knows Cesco inside out. He saw him rise through Salzburg, make that Leipzig jump, and yes, he was in the room when all that happened. That relationship? That's huge. It's the kind of inside track that could tilt the odds in United's favor, even if there's no deal on the table yet. They've tracked Sesko since he was 16, tried to get him before Leipzig swooped in, and now they're intensifying their pursuit, according to Absolute Fussball. But it won't be easy. Sesko's release clause is reportedly around €70 minus 80 million, and Leipzig are in no mood for a discount. There's still a lot of negotiating to do, but the fact that United are still lurking, still serious, and now have an internal ally in Vivell, that's big. So the question is, will INEOS go all in for Sesko, or will they pivot again like they did with Gyökeres, Jackson, or anyone else in the ever-growing striker shortlist? One thing's for sure, this summer's striker drama at Old Trafford is far from over. Oh boy, Manchester United tried it, and Aston Villa shut it down fast. So here's the story. United are scrambling for a new goalkeeper after Andre Onana picked up a hamstring injury. With the season creeping closer and Ruben Amorim currently staring at a Tom Heaton-Alte Bayender combo like, is this my life now? The Red Devils started shopping. Target? Emiliano Martínez, World Cup winner, Chaos King, serial shithouser. The guy who gets in your head and saves your pen. So United, being United, thought, hey, let's try a cheeky loan offer. Villa's response? Immediate rejection. Not just a no thanks. We're talking full-on incredulity. As in, are you seriously asking us to loan you our vice-captain, the face of our defense, until your guy heals up? Yeah, it didn't go down well. Villa, to be fair, just locked Martinez into a long-term contract through 2029. They're not exactly desperate to shift him. Plus, they've slapped a £40 million price tag on his head, and unless United show up with that kind of cash, the door's firmly closed. To add some spice, Martinez was sent off against United in Villa's final game of the season, but he also looked like he was waving goodbye to fans, so maybe he does want a new challenge. But Villa's not handing him over on a plate, especially not on loan. In the background, Villa are lining up Lucas Chevalier as a potential successor, which could suggest they're planning for life post-Emmy. But even if that's true, United will have to pay up. Meanwhile, the Red Devils have other irons in the fire. They've officially signed Brian Mbeumo from Brentford for £71 million. He joins Matheus Cunha and Diego Leon as the third summer signing. And they're not done. Amorim's still looking for a new DM, a striker, and another goalkeeper. If Martinez doesn't work out, they might pivot to Senne Lammens from Royal Antwerp. Talks are happening, and that deal would cost around £17 million. Not bad, if you're not trying to drop a fortune on a keeper. So, bottom line? United shot their shot with Emi Martinez, and Villa said, thanks, but absolutely not. No loan, no chance. Not even a maybe. But hey, it's only July, plenty of drama still to come. All right, that's a wrap on this week's United transfer chaos. From Nicolas Jackson flirtations to the Benjamin Sesko chase and that Emi Martinez loan attempt, absolute madness. But don't blink because this window is far from over. Amorim's cooking, INEOS suspending, and Old Trafford could look very different in a few weeks. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Should United go all in for Sesko? Is Jackson worth £70 million? And would you